Everybody, Joe Lowry, WhattaDay, and today we are catching up with AEW's Thunder Rosa. That's right, we last spoke in October on the WhattaDay podcast, and a lot has happened since then. Most notably, your feud with AEW's resident doctor, Dr. Britt Baker. First off, how did that all develop?
Well, let's be honest, WhattaDay, right? Every day is WhattaDay. But I think one of the reasons why this came out of nowhere is because La Doctorceta Britt Baker, she thinks she is the AEW women's division. And when she somebody like me, first of all, who is still NWA, and like I always say, I feel like I'm doing an internship in AEW right now.
Right.
With talent and with possibly, one of the rising stars just in the business in general. She's like, I don't like that person. And she made it clear. And she very clear, very uncomfortable my whole entire time that I've been there, that she doesn't like me and she doesn't believe that I belong there. But I have over and over and over again, that is not about what company. It's like, I belong in the ring, period.
Right. Now, obviously, you guys had a couple of run-ins, and actually for tomorrow night, you guys were supposed to wrestle, but unfortunately, there's some COVID concerns. Now, you don't have COVID, right? You were just exposed to someone that had it?
Exposed to COVID.
Okay, and how long are you in quarantine for? Like, when's your expected timeline return?
Mañana.
Really? Okay, that's good. Awesome. All right. A couple of things I wanted to talk about that we probably didn't catch up before. Speaking with other legendary Hall of Fame wrestlers like Medusa, Alundra Blaze, and people like that, Francine, do you feel there's a place for them right now where they can come in and possibly, interact with their younger generation, the newer talent like Jake the Snake Roberts is doing, Arn Anderson? Do you feel that there is that's warranted right now, that you guys should have something like that in the women's division?
I think that'd be pretty cool because it's different. I don't think it hasn't been done like that. And I like going back and seeing any of the major companies working with like talent. I don't think it has been done. I mean, I had the privilege to have Medusa come to my show on Mission Pro Wrestling the last
I saw that. Yep.
And she agent half of the show along with, and that is invaluable information and invaluable experience as a young wrestler to have been in the business for such a long time that can give you like their view on what should be done in the ring, especially because they've worked for so long. And two, I don't know. I found it very important to work with people from other generations of wrestling. Like I love talking to Arn Anderson and Lenko when I'm in AEW, asking them like, how was it before? Like things that I could do better in the ring. Because I mean, what I study is like people like them.
You're right.
Right. So, and when I talk, I have the privilege to be close to. And she has a lot of respect for me and for my work. And anytime I have a question in terms of anything, I can feel like I can pick up the phone and talk to her. But I feel like not a lot of people, not a lot of women, that have been in the business just as much as long as I had been, have that opportunity. And now, as you know, Jazz and I, we run our own school, the Duck Pound Dojo.
Right.
Mac and my husband. And believe me, ever since I started, training with them, it's like my confidence in other levels have grown a lot more.
Right. Do you think the other women are open to this with like a Medusa and all those people coming back to try and help and forge the women's division a little bit?
I will say yes. I want to say yes, but I have to. I mean, it's by case to case basis, I guess.
Right.
Some people feel that it's good to have veterans, but depending on like their mentality, like they might clash. But I mean, it's always nice to come to a nice little like medium. Like I said, I love working with Jazz for that same reason. She's in the middle, and I always can reconvene, and the girls really respect her.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Good. Now, since we last spoke in October, you were just coming around, getting back in the ring. Live shows were taking place. And then obviously you went over to AEW, and there was a lot of where am I going? WWE had you on the radar, or, all the dirt sheets were telling that. And
it's just Buddy, it's not that WWE had me on the radar. I can't sign. I'm signed with NWA until the end of this year. And
Okay.
even if like other companies want me, like I said, I'm still signed for NWA. But
Right.
I mean, a lot of things have happened. Like I said, I opened my own school.
Yep.
I'm still running shows. We have our next show is in February 6th, which I have another bone to pick with Allison Kay. We're having
Uh-oh.
so it's gonna
Things are picking up, no doubt about it. Speaking of the live shows with AEW and so forth. Whoop, you there?
yes, I just
There you are. That's okay. It happens all the time.
take my
What's it like working during the pandemic with a limited crowd, like such as AEW at Daisy's Place? What is it like for you going out there and seeing like a limited crowd?
I am used to. I think at this point I'm used to it. For I worked no crowd
Right.
Here in Houston,
Yep.
and I'm used to it. I think you have to work a lot harder to really portray your emotions and feelings and everything, so they can go through the screen. And
Right.
yeah, it is lovely to have fans, and I can't wait for the fans to be there. And then when my Titron and my music comes out, they're like, "Oh, great!"
Yeah.
It's always such a cool feeling when you come out and everybody's clapping. I mean, but I've been really, we've been really blessed. This might sound, some people might criticize it, but we've been blessed here in Texas with Mission Pro. We have had the last, 6 months. I mean, I don't know, something like that. I don't even remember who started. 17th, yes. So it was like the last 3 shows we have had crowds, and it's lovely to see the little kids, the little girls, their parents,
Mm-hmm.
and just like how respectful and how we have to now change our ways. Everybody has
Right.
to mask or doing like social distancing. Everybody stays with a little group.
Yeah.
They're all and then what I really appreciate it from the fans that come to Mission Pro Wrestling and the fans that come to AEW right now is that all of them accept social distancing, and they have to follow the guidelines. And
Okay.
the guidelines. So and that's the reason why right now AEW in Jacksonville is the #1 destination for professional wrestling.
Well,
Yeah, you guys can go and find me on ThunderRosa.net, purchase all my merchandise there, and social media at ThunderRosa22. And if you want to train, and we're looking for girls, here in San Antonio, we have the Duck Pound Dojo, and you can get all the information on my social media too.
excellent. I want to thank you for catching up with WhattaDay and so forth. And I can't wait to see you back on television, and so can all the millions of fans as well. So Thunder Rosa, thank you so much for catching up with WhattaDay.
Thank you.